All right, show the Town of Griffith Plan Commission commencing at 7:04 and a half.
Precise.
Yeah, I just want to get it right. All right, can we have the roll call, please?
Larry Balla.
Present.
Rob Balla.
Present.
Rick Naglish.
Present.
Larry Stassen.
Present.
Rick Reichel.
Present.
Jim Marker.
Present.
Dick Demerau. Bob Shear.
Present.
Veronica Horka, present, and absent is Dan Wong.
Thank you. Everybody's received the minutes of our last meeting. What's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to pass the September minutes as presented.
Second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. All right, minutes are passed as written. Old business, item number 1, Indy Homes 200 LLC, 1001 East 40th Place, preliminary site plan review to build townhomes. The petitioner has requested a continuance to the November meeting, that'd be November 17th, due to engineering.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to allow item number 1 to be passed on to the November meeting as requested.
I'll second.
Okay, thank you. All right, we have a motion and a second to allow this item to be continued to the November meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion passes. Madam Building Commissioner, you'll contact the petitioner and inform him that he's been continued.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Old business, item number 2, West Park Development, Turnberry Phase 2.
Good evening.
Can we get your name, please, sir?
I understand. Chris Kovich for West Park Development. I believe we're here to discuss or determine whether we could go through an alternative route. We thought we were gonna go off Reeder Road. That was not feasible. If we can go through Trail Creek and Turnberry Phase 1 in order to bring in the construction equipment.
Okay. Question came up in our meeting, pre-meeting. Once the trucks would turn in at that main entrance, how are they gonna get back in the back? Which way are they gonna go?
The topography of Phase 2, which is what we're talking about building up, is lower on the east side. So they probably would go primarily take a right, which would head east.
Okay.
And you wouldn't need to have the trucks then come back down the other access road to come back out? You're gonna go in and out that same direction?
Well, that would be up to, well, let me say this, is that preferred?
I'm just asking.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
That would be up to the excavator.
Okay.
There was also some concern about the trucks and school buses being there at the same time. So we can't control either one, really. But we would suggest that there be some coordination with the school as to what time their buses normally get there, and maybe schedule the trucks around major drop-off and pickup times for the school kids.
That's possible.
Okay.
We're flexible on that, on the timing.
Yeah, just to try, so we don't bottle up everything, and we don't want kids walking down the road, so,
Or running out in front of trucks. Understandable.
all right.
I do have a question for you. Are you just gonna be stockpiling, or are you gonna be trying to do some grading as well?
Grading, yeah,
So,
definitely.
so we're talking, you're gonna have equipment in there, obviously, and then you're gonna have, triaxles coming in to bring everything in, and
Exactly.
so it's gonna be an ongoing process.
Well, just keep in mind, the grading equipment goes in once, does all the grading, and then leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in and out.
I mean, yeah, so it'll be grading as it is dropped, as it comes in.
No.
That's what I'm kind of.
Oh, okay. My understanding is there's a considerable amount of grading that's done first, because I don't know if you gentlemen know, but in phase one, they built basements, or they dug basements. So there's already stockpiling there. That has to be leveled out and that has to be graded. All right, then whatever and the rest of the subdivision, wherever they're gonna use that stockpile. But afterwards, they're gonna bring in the fill.
Okay. Okay, that's clearly not clear to me at all. But I know what you're wanting to do here, from a personal, from what I can tell. As far as the stock, whatever is dispersed throughout, sounds like that'll take place after the fact, after you get your grading done and once your homes are initially in place.
I'd say that's reasonable.
Okay, any other comments, questions?
None here, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I do have a couple questions for the attorney and/or engineer. Have we reviewed the town ordinances and any state level ones to see if there's any restrictions the town can put on Mr. Kovac's developer for bringing in these truckloads of dirt?
I am not aware of any.
Okay.
Yeah, while there would be no restrictions, the town can require bonding for that portion of the subdivision's residential streets that will be called upon, just to ensure that any damage is taken care of, including the project.
Okay.
And the town can determine the hours, actually, town could determine the route. So while there's no state restriction, the town has the authority to make reasonable demands.
Okay. Do you know the approximate weight of the loads?
The triaxles, and they're gonna, I think I do, but I don't wanna give any false information. If there's a concern about the roads and any damage that is done to them, of course, we're responsible for that.
I would say that, at least for myself, that's my biggest concern, is they do damage to the road and/or any underground utilities. So we'd have to work on some type of a bond that you would agree to,
A letter of credit.
okay, or a bond. I think this would be a bond, right?
We prefer one, yes, that's what we would require.
The only thing I would like to stop you there is that it's very difficult these days to get a bond.
Well, it's very difficult for us to try to get all 300 trucks full of dirt through a neighborhood too.
No, 150,
Okay.
we're half of that. I will do my best to get a
Well,
bond, but I think the.
Well, they're trying to work with you, but if you can't get a bond to ensure that the damage is paid for from a truck, then I don't know how we could go ahead with this.
Well, a letter of credit. Why would, Bob, would that,
Well, it's up to the council, planning commission in this instance, as to what they would accept. I could look at a letter of credit. I think at one point, we accepted a letter
Right.
of credit, because it is a fact, getting bonds can be quite difficult. Not necessarily based on, your performance, but based on the fact that the bonding companies don't want to do smaller projects like this.
exactly.
They're involved in the big 200, 400 acre projects.
And the language in the letter of credit, I think, would be approved by council, so to adequately cover any kind of damage or the extent of the damage or, timing on that.
Okay, and who would be the receiver of the letter of credit as far as any funds that would be required to be distributed?
You mean who would be in?
So you got a letter of credit, who's gonna get the money if there's a problem?
Tom and River.
town or you to pay the for the
No, no, no,
damages?
it'll be- no,
It'll
Okay.
get paid to-
directly to
Okay,
the town.
all right.
I think my other concern too is environmental, especially if it's done this in the, hot time of year, dust, dirt, et cetera, for the residents out there.
Well,
What's your plan for that?
we're beyond that. Now, you're probably aware, we have a drought now. I have no idea when this is gonna occur. We may be able to do some part of it, all of it, in the next 30 to 60 days, but I've gotta talk to my excavator first.
You do remember, as we discussed in the past, that you would have a street sweeper out there periodically to maintain that, and we are gonna hold you to that.
Including putting down the water if it's really dusty out there to keep the dust down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just say that we'll review the stormwater pollution prevention plan, SWIP, which falls under the town's MS4 compliance requirements, to make sure that this phasing operation of fill was included in the original SWIP, and if not, there may need to be some adjustments to it. That includes air pollution from dust, debris, things of that nature, cleaning the roads, protection around existing inlets, things like that. Protection against the ditch to the east, anywhere there's a waterway. So we'll look at that, make sure it's good.
Appreciate that.
And that gives us something to check progress against and take compliance upon.
Okay.
And I believe the town would want a before video of the truck route,
Oops.
and then an after video
You mean the streets?
of the streets,
Right.
you know.
Truck curves.
I mean, are we talking a constant video, or just a periodic?
Inspection report
Before and
beforehand and
after.
one afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what I think Mr. Shred was saying. Mr. Short, typically, I know we would either go for final approval or not approval. In this case, can we do preliminary approval and then, provided Mr. Kovac provides a suitable letter of credit or a bond, the SWIFT plan is reviewed, MS4 is reviewed, et cetera, and then final approval if everything is received at the next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was one other item that we had questioned, was the status of your pipeline permits.
Oh, well, yeah, well, the, one of the three is in, the other two are pending.
Okay,
But if we are successful going in from south to north, it's really not critical until we get further up north with the roads.
okay.
And as is a concern of the town, it looks like the roads are not gonna be done until warmer weather next year.
Yeah, a little
We're
late in
on
the
the-
season.
We're on the same page on that one. I don't wanna be arguing warranty work with, the asphalt layer.
Any other questions, concerns? All right, if not, what's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion that we would give preliminary approval for the requested route, provided we are presented with a suitable line of credit or bond for any damage that may be done to the road. The SWIFT plan will be presented and reviewed to make sure everything is in order. We need an update on the pipeline permits, just to make sure if there's anything being crossed. And is there anything else?
Video inspection.
Oh, that's right. We'd have a video provided by, I would say, actually, we'll do it during discussion, and a video of an inspection before and after to determine if any damage had been done during the trucking.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further comment?
For this video inspection, do we want to have the town do the inspection and being reimbursed by Mr. Kovac for that cost? I think that would be the best route.
I agree.
Okay. All right. So I'd amend my motion to include the visual inspection to be done and reimbursed by West Park, is it, Development?
And I'll second that amended motion.
Okay, if nothing else then, all those in favor of that motion, say aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. All right, you get your preliminary approval based upon these items that were noted. And we'll see you next month, and hopefully we can move on from this point.
And just one minor, very minor issue,
Yes, sir.
COVID.
Kovac. What did I say? Oh, Kovac, okay.
There's Kovacs in the area, no relation.
Oh, okay. Well, you all look alike.
And they're handsome. Thank you.
All right, item number 3, Venequity Lakeshore LLC by Gary Warfel. Rensselaer Place, final approval to rezone the property from R2 to PUD for the construction of 3 duplex homes and 1 quadplex home. Sir, name, please.
Gary Warfel, Equity Lakeshore. We have submitted our engineering, and first point of business, we're requesting final approval on the PUD from resident PUD from Proctor.
Okay. We're looking at the zoning change to a PUD. Any questions?
Has anything changed since the last time you were before the Planning Commission? Okay. Jake, everything good still?
Yeah, no, nothing has changed. in
Okay,
so far.
all right. I have no other questions.
Okay. No other questions? All those in favor of changing the zoning to a PUD, say aye.
All right.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Okay, motion carries.
Is that a no, or?
We didn't
That's
get
a no,
What's a no?
if you had an opposed, I don't know. Or let me just say this,
Well, I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna abstain from that vote, as I said earlier.
Okay, all right, show 1 abstention.
I'm sorry, who made the motion and seconded?
It's the question at the table here. I was writing, I didn't hear a motion.
You may have jumped the motion. You went straight to a vote instead of taking a motion.
Okay, well, we
and
can do
bringing
it
the vote to
again,
the
and
table.
Dave can say he abstains.
Yes.
Okay, easier,
So
all right.
somebody has to make the motion, take the vote.
Can we get a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to allow final approval to rezone property R2 for PUD on item number 3.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Any abstentions?
I'll abstain from that vote.
Okay, thank you. Motion passes. Okay. Excuse me. Item number 4, Venequity Lakeshore LLC by Gary Warfel. Final approval on a 4-lot subdivision for the construction of 3 duplex homes and 1 quadplex home. Do you have any further comment you want to make on that motion?
No comments,
All right.
saying we submitted our plans and just asking for final approval.
And Jake, you had some comments on this one, didn't you?
Yeah, so it's a matter of, I think, clarification. So with the rezone, what that has done through section 86-193 has prompted town council to adopt by ordinance the creation of the PUD, which triggers the ability to create the final plan which you began. So that will then allow us to move through that detailed design engineer review. But we can approve the PUD, which is I think the last page on what you submitted today. That would be the final plat for the subdivision. Overall, we were able to get a beginning, I guess get started on the engineering review. We've got some things we need to talk about regarding the drainage in that area. As you know from the public hearing, that's a big concern. So we just want to make sure we go over that very carefully. And before that point, I think the Clomar was in process, or where do we stand on that?
I haven't started that yet. I wanted to get through this, at least get through the zoning.
Okay.
And at least get some preliminary comments back on the engineering, and then we're ready to go.
Okay, very good. And we'll have those comments back probably by Wednesday on everything that we've got so far. We got a that would be good, if that's what you do. But otherwise, as far as PUD goes in the final plat, we are recommending approval of that for, item number 4.
Yes. Okay. All right, we've got a couple of things going on here, but just speaking particularly to the final plat, final site plan review of the 4-lot subdivision. What's the desire?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to allow for the, you have to specify final plat approval, right? You have to specify
Yeah.
that. For the final plat approval for Vernequi Lakeshore LLC on Rensselaer Place.
Okay, we got a motion, can I get a second?
I'll second.
We have a second. Now, this is just for the plat approval.
Right.
The engineering still needs to be worked out. All right, all those in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. Any abstentions?
Have one abstention right here.
Thank you. All right, that motion passes, and we'll be waiting on the engineering to be figured out to make sure we got everything covered.
Sounds great, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, item number 5, Jessica Nix, Central Park, final site plan review.
I am not Jesse.
Hello, Jessica.
I was just gonna say, I'm guessing you're not Jessica.
My name's Tony Tazarial, I'm with the Goodrich Park Board. I'm just here seeking final approval for the renovation of the baseball field in Goodrich. Here to answer any questions.
Has anything changed since the last meeting when we met?
If approved, when you plan on starting all this?
Right away.
Okay,
We'll send bids out, advertisements will go out next, through the process, and then the bidding process will start.
what kind of timeline are we looking at?
It's kind of undetermined right now, to be honest. I'll have to work with DFS to really understand what that timeline and the schedule looks like. We are kind of making accommodations for the kids in town to go to, the town of Sherrville. I made some accommodations for them to play there, next season. And I'm working directly with the group of youth baseball president to, make sure we transition as easy as we can. We thought that's the best way to do this because we didn't want to try and do construction and have, games being played at the same time. It made sense just to move the kids for this year and get all the construction done at one time.
Okay, I just wanted again to reinstate that the parks will not be used for baseball next summer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Any questions? All right. All in favor of,
Okay, do a
I
motion.
gotta make sure, I'm trying to get home so I can eat. All right, I need a motion on what to do with the Central Park ball fields.
Mr. Chairman, I would move for final site plan approval for the baseball fields.
And I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the final plans for the ball fields at Central Park. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, motion is approved.
Great job, Jessica.
So you're gonna be working out there tomorrow then, you said?
Yeah, myself, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
The whole 9 yards, yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Item number 6, Mance Consulting LLC, Greg Mance, 200 West Avenue B, public hearing to rezone from the property from OS open space to I-1 light industrial. Yes, sir. You want to tell us what's happening here?
I'm Andy Quino with VRQ, I hate Greg, I know. We are here for approval for changing from open space to light industrial for a storage lot for RVs for 62 spaces and then eventually a pole barn.
Okay. Question that we had, does Mr. Mance have any type of agreement with the current property owner, or does he own it outright now, or?
He has an agreement with the property owner. If he gets through due diligence, gets his approvals, we'll close on the property.
Okay, all right. Questions?
town? I mean, as far as, what was the other issue? Easement right away or something of that nature?
Those were granted.
Those have already been granted then.
Well, they have been granted, but that has not been officially recorded yet. We have to go through a legal process with them, submitting the legal description to Marathon, having Marathon approve it, and then record it in the county.
Okay. And again, just for clarity, pretty much that area is gonna be taken out as far as, trees and what, you know, all that removal is gonna be in. All right.
Yes.
Gravel, as we discussed earlier.
That is correct.
Those are my questions.
All right, any other questions, comments, concerns?
Can I say anything?
No, we have to open a public hearing, Mr. Chairman. I believe, correct?
Oh, it is a public hearing, I'm sorry, I thought we were just rezoning. Okay. All right, public hearing is open, if you have a comment, we'd like to hear them.
Name and address.
George Stagler, 425 South Griffith Boulevard. I'm here with a couple other gentlemen from the neighborhood. Myself personally, as well as my neighbors on the southernmost block of South Griffith Boulevard, were completely and wholly unaware of this entire situation. I found out about any of this at 4:30 this afternoon from someone who lives on the northernmost block of South Griffith Boulevard who received the letter. I believe it's 200 feet.
Right.
But the rest of us had no idea. I spoke with 4 of the 6 homes that live on that southern section of South Griffith Boulevard. Everyone is staunchly against this. This is a residential area, gentlemen. It's not an RV storage park. Not only that, but all of us that are currently here, as well as everyone that I've spoken to, we live there for a reason. It's because of the woods. We like that it's zoned open space. None of us have any desire to stare at RVs. None of us have any desire for any further traffic, either commuter vehicles or recreational vehicles. Neither one of us have any interest, or none of us have any interest in any kind of the light pollution that it may potentially cause. We have enough problems, as some of the council members know, with traffic up and down Griffith Boulevard, and some safety concerns that we've been voicing for years and years and years and years. We had them briefly addressed, and then they got unaddressed. Like I said, I speak for the other people who were unable to be here. Some had some family emergency, some are out of town, and we didn't know about it until a couple of hours. We sat through the initial meeting, the last meeting, and I asked questions of that board, and so I would just like to express my displeasure with this and my staunch disapproval of the approval of an RV storage facility in a residential area. There is no other businesses in that area. Those are homes.
Can I say this in response to what you just said? There was a notification posted though. I don't know if that was from BZA or from Plan Commission.
So I saw a notification today of,
Okay.
was it, who did we just have? Whatever.
The BZA.
Yeah, BZA. There was a notice posted.
Okay.
I spoke with one of my neighbors who lives on the north side, the north half of South Griffith Boulevard, who called me from Tennessee and was like, "Are you going to this meeting?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "Well, there's a notification posted." So, as gentlemen here can attest to, it's posted about 10 feet in down that gravel.
Yeah,
road,
I
and
have
it's
seen
about
it.
this big. I went to go look
Yeah.
when he told me that it was posted, and I had to turn onto the road, and, you know, I will admit my eyesight's not that great, but I had to drive almost up to it to be able to even read it. So, it's in a very inconspicuous place. You'd never even notice. You know, none of us pay attention because it's a private road. So, you would have never known if I wouldn't have got a phone call, I would be here today.
Yeah, I know, you almost have to stumble on it to find
Yes,
it. I
100%.
Mr. Schwer, can you confirm if all of the required advertisement and notifications were done via certified mail?
Correct. All of it was done. Not all the green cards have come back, but that is normal in this day and age with the post office. But I have proof of the certified being sent, it was published and posted.
Okay,
The requirements for that.
okay, thank you.
Okay, is there anybody else to speak for or against this item? Yes, sir. Please,
I live at
state your name,
142 West
please.
Avenue B. My name is Dave Schutz.
Thank you.
I'm 300 feet from this proposed plan. I don't agree with it. If I stand in my backyard, I am going to be looking at nothing but RVs. I've lived there 31 years. It's been woods. I like that. I don't have all this traffic going up and down, people are gonna be coming in and out. What's the hours of operation? I don't know. I'm worried about the light pollution, everything that goes along with that. You know, is it gonna bring good people in, or, you know, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. I do not agree with it, and I definitely don't wanna look at it. Honestly, I don't. So, and this is the first, if I wouldn't have got this letter, I wouldn't have read that sign ever. You know how many signs go up at the end of that gravel road? And I think one of them says private property, do not enter, railroad. I think there's a sign there. So, I didn't even know there was property back there.
Well, that's, the system worked then, that's the purpose of the requirement to send certifications
Yeah,
out.
but you see, if I wouldn't have got this, I would not have.
Oh, I know, but
known
you got it,
about
though.
this.
But you
'Cause
got it.
He's right, that sign,
I know, but,
when I got on my truck, my wife called me and said, hey, did you know about this? I said, no. I had to get out of my truck and walk down to the end of that road to read it.
okay.
I don't want it, not gonna lie, so.
Okay, thank you. Is there anybody else that wants? Oh,
I live right next door to that property,
your name, please?
Carborough, and, I've been there 30, almost 40 years. And I'm not for it, like you gentlemen said, you know, I mean, you got the traffic right now from the railroad, you got a stop sign there, no one stops for that stop sign, I just can't see it any better with putting a storage building with more traffic. My concern, it's crazy. No one stops for that stop sign. You talk to whoever, there's no one out there to watch it or anything. I mean, I'm telling you, there's gonna be an accident pretty soon. But the traffic to me, and to be looking at RVs, I wouldn't mind if I, you know, if it's a campground. It's not.
Have you made a formal complaint with the police department on the traffic issues?
I have.
Yeah,
Have you?
it's just been going on for years.
Yeah,
You know, we're like, what else could we do? I mean, we're not, you know.
I would contact them again if they're not addressing the issue.
You talk about the one in the corner, one in the middle.
We don't have time for that conversation, Mr. Commissioner.
yeah, the stop sign coming out of the railroad, if anybody goes back there, they don't stop when they come out, never.
I'm the one that keeps the stop sign.
I mean, I believe you, I've seen people drive, they're nuts, you know,
First of all,
but,
first of all, you can hardly see it. I took care of all that, I took the weeds and everything off it, you know, but no, it doesn't matter. They just put right by it, it's ridiculous. And then, like I said, now you're more traffic.
And just to summarize, gentlemen, this is a residential area. There's no businesses there. You have 3 people present, and including us 3, there's about 15 homes in that general area between Avenue B and South River Boulevard, which are the 2 intersecting streets. And out of those 15 residents, just from the people I spoke with, the people who are present, you've got 2/3 of those people who are staunchly against this.
okay.
What kind of fence would they put up there? Because, you know, you're just talking about chain link fence, basically.
Chain link fence with slats.
How tall is it?
I think by ordinance, the maximum it could be is 6 feet, but I'm not sure.
How tall is the camper?
Yes.
I mean, it's
Realistically?
Unless it's a pop-up.
No, I mean, the camper is what, 12 foot?
I'm gonna keep that pop up in your driveway.
10 to 12 feet, easy?
I don't know, I don't have one.
So, I've lived there 32 years.
Mhm.
When I get home from work, I don't wanna walk out of my backyard and look at 30 campers lined up. I just don't, I'm sorry. And I feel like I deserve not to have to look at that. It's zoned open space right now, right? Which means nothing. It's been like that for how many years? Why is this even an option right now? That's what I don't understand. I'm all new to this, but I know where I live, and I know what it looks like, and I know what I don't wanna see. And that, I do not wanna look at that. So, if you guys want to, there'll be a house for sale. I'll get you a good price on it too.
All right, any other comments, questions?
I guess, did any of the neighbors any of you try to pull together or purchase any of this property when it was for sale? Did
I didn't
you?
even know it was for sale.
Okay.
Where was the for sale sign at?
Okay,
There was one out there years ago,
okay.
and I called it, as a matter of fact, it was, oh my God.
Well, what we're dealing with right now is just a rezone from open space to light industrial. The aspects of the
I thought that.
RV, of the RV, all that other stuff, that, there's two other petitions, or two other items on there where that would be addressed. But open space, everything's open space until somebody has intended use for it. Your homes, all of our homes were probably open space before they were zoned residential or commercial and retail.
I understand that, Mr. Commissioner,
So-
but what if you moved into an open space and then decided to put an RV storage facility right next to it and rezone it? Would you be here too? You would.
Probably,
Yeah.
but then
I'm sure
again,
the person that's
yeah.
doing this doesn't have one next to their house,
yeah, I agree with you, but
you know?
we gotta try to follow the law the best we can
Yeah, I
without getting the town in trouble. So,
That's tough.
How about we rezone it residential and put up a few houses? Neighbors that
get
take care
Mr.
of the property.
Kovac and tell him to build some houses over there.
Who's that?
That depends on the.
Kovic, no,
Kovic. Get it right, will you? All right, anything else? All right, we'll close the public hearing then and move to what we want to do with this. A rezoning from an OS to an L1.
So just from clarification on this map, so where you, if you have the same thing where Avenue B is and Griffith Boulevard, so this is there anything along this portion of the RV lot? So this map doesn't show the Avenue B extent, or I'm sorry, Griffith Boulevard extends?
No, it dead ends, it tees,
Yeah.
ends at his front door.
Okay, so there, what I'm guessing, so if this is the proposed area, there are no homes across the street, or
Right here.
there,
And then
I'm
his is
on
to the right.
I'm on
His
the west.
property is adjacent to
you're on this side?
No, his house is right here, and the other gentleman, the
Oh.
wall's to the left.
Oh, okay, that's,
To the right.
okay, there's one house there, I see it, okay.
The other guy's to the right,
Yeah, okay, no, it's pretty light, okay, that's why, okay.
so both of them are
But it
right.
doesn't show the road, okay, all right.
Okay, waiting for a motion of some type.
Mr. Chairman, I'm making a motion to approve the request from, was it a request, or is it, where did we get the?
Rezone.
Approve the rezone from or from open space to light industrial.
Do you want to put any contingencies on that with announcing or authorizing ownership of the property or confirming ownership?
Let's
of
get, yeah. Has that been received?
It has not, they indicated that we would have it shortly, meaning in the next couple of days. So
It's
anything
pending approval of this.
Yeah.
say any decision would be subject to receiving that authorization. And also authorization from Marathon that they're going to allow the entry to the property. You know, we've got communication saying that Marathon was going to do it, and, but we haven't received the paperwork.
All right.
Any approval would be subject to.
All right, well then, it hasn't been seconded yet, so I'd make a motion to grant approval from open space to light industrial, contingent upon receiving approval from Marathon that there will be a grant of a right-of-way or an easement or whatever is needed to get to the property, as well as documentation that the petitioner would be the rightful owner of the property.
So it's up to Marathon, not us? We don't have, it doesn't matter what we.
We've got a motion on the table. Waiting for a second.
Waiting for a second. Mr. Schwartz, can I second that motion? Okay, I second. All right, we have a motion and a second to rezone the property from OS to I-1. All those in favor say aye.
Discussion?
Discussion? Oh, we already had that.
Yep, that's for the public hearing. So, I see that the EJ&E, is there just one set of tracks going, adjacent to the proposed property? Is that what everybody is interpreting the same thing?
I am, yeah. And that should be right too, because there's tracks that head off towards Chicago Heights from there.
Okay,
It's the Grand Trunk, yeah.
all right. I'm just trying to see how much, as, right next to a railroad, it's gonna be very difficult if that would ever to be zoned as R2. That would be the reason why it would be light industrial. That'd be the least. Well, to build now would be very difficult. People aren't, so we got a motion, but, the reality is if somebody wanted to build for residential, it may have they had plenty of opportunity to do it.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, to go in there and put in a minor subdivision, somebody's gonna be backing up to those tracks.
So, all right, that's all.
All right, we have a motion on the floor, motion is second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
I'm gonna abstain on this.
I'm gonna say no.
You're saying no, you're not abstaining? No.
I'm saying no.
Okay, and you're abstaining.
Correct, sir.
Okay, did you get that?
George, give me a call there.
So how many yays did we have?
3. No, 4.
4. All right, so it passes. All right, so it's rezoned pending the letters, final granting of the access to the property from Marathon, and the petitioner verifying that he does have ownership or authorization from the current owner to deal with rezoning. Okay. So if either one of those things don't work out, then it goes back to where it is.
And if it does work out,
Huh?
and if it does work out,
Then it gets rezoned.
okay.
Thanks. We're done.
You never know, he may sell it and put houses on it. He may make more money that way, I don't know.
You never know, right?
You can get that back.
Is there a this is the final decision, or does it have to go to planning commission? Not planning commission, town council.
Okay.
Rezone it does. Okay.
You have to say, the ordinance has to be passed. If you don't pass the ordinance,
Is anybody still here with the group?
They just left.
Yeah, please include in the minutes that it was asked and was stated that the next step would be go to the town council for final approval.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving on. Item number 2, under new business, Mance Consulting, Greg Mance, 200 West Avenue B, preliminary site plan review for the construction of an RV storage facility and construct a pole barn.
We didn't do number 1 yet. We did
We
the last item of old business, right? Or am I wrong on that?
No, we just did number 1.
Oh, okay, I thought we were on the last item, okay.
You're on number 1 now. You just did.
No, you did number 6 of old, now you're on number 1 of new.
I got, okay.
No, I guess so.
No, I think we just did number 1.
No, we had the public hearing,
Okay.
so.
Well, I just included the voting with the public hearing. Okay, we'll go back up and do number 1 again. Mance Consulting LLC, Greg Mance, 200 West Avenue B, requesting final approval on a 1-lot subdivision, develop land to be used as a secure RV storage facility and construct a pole barn. Preliminary approval granted through minor subdivision committee on 9/3/2025. All right. So we're giving him a 1-lot subdivision.
speak right now.
Don Torringa with Torringa Engineering, I did the one lot subdivision plat. I'm representing Nance Consulting. Exactly what we're asking for is a one lot, so the entire lot is subdivided. It has side yards, front yards. There will be a detention pond easement, and there will also be the right-of-way granted from the property to the full right-of-way width on the north side, because that's the only side that he owns. The rest of it would be Marathon Bike Lane. So with that, we're asking for approval of the one lot subdivision.
All right, any questions? All right. Looking for approval on a one-lot subdivision?
An opinion from the engineers and/or attorney on any of this?
Essentially, through the minor subdivision committee, everything met the requirements of the ordinance, so as far as engineering is concerned, one lot subdivision would be recommended.
Not nothing to add to this.
All right, well, I'd certainly make a motion to grant approval of the one-lot subdivision.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
All opposed, same sign.
No.
Abstain.
Okay.
Can we have a roll call vote, please?
Oh, that'd be good.
Larry Bala,
In favor.
Rob Bala,
In favor.
Dave Maglish,
No.
Larry Stefan,
In favor.
Rick Rifle,
In favor?
Schumacher,
Abstain.
Which counts as a no.
Okay.
Question,
Say what?
Mr. Rifle,
What's that?
did you have a question?
No, I just asked for a roll call vote for the vote.
Yeah, okay. I thought you had asked another one.
No.
If we're all looking at you.
Ayes were in the majority, is that correct? All right.
Majority.
All right, motion passes. All right, item number 2, Mance Consulting, same property, site plan review for construction of an RV storage facility and constructing a pole barn.
Again, Don Torringa with Torringa Engineering, we have submitted a preliminary site plan. We have not submitted engineering at this point. The preliminary site plan is very basic. It shows the road being extended, the entrance into the property. And it shows a pole barn and then gravel parking lot behind it. The front portion will be asphalt, will be 6 parking spaces for people that would come to the pole barn and there will be someone obviously who will run this, so. Anyway, with that being said, this is not exactly written in stone, but this is what they would like to do. So, this is preliminary site plan we're asking for.
Can you explain the lighting on the barn?
That's my
Not
concern
yet,
right there.
no. But the lighting, as I stated at the BZA, the lighting would be in conformance with the town of Griffith's ordinances, which is that you have a 0 candle power across property lines. There would be minimal lighting within the property, but it's the ordinances of the town, so.
So it'll be LED, basically shining down?
I would think, yes. I don't actually do that myself. I subcontract that with KSA Lighting. They're professionals in this. And anything along properties that could possibly have some overflow of the light would have shields on them to direct the light towards the RV and away from the.
That's my biggest concern is overflow of light and keeping people up. I deal with it in another part of town.
Unless I'm mistaken, Jake, there is an ordinance, correct? Is it there? We would have to meet that.
And I understand it's preliminary approval, but what would be the hours of operation of the,
That I can't answer. Do you have any idea?
like 7 to 7, 7 to 8, you know, it's not gonna be 24 hours.
And the only other concern, I'm sure you will address it, is any stormwater issues.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is, since this is only preliminary, that's, I understand that we don't have that.
In fact, we're showing a detention pond, an approximate location for it, which would be in the northwest corner. It would outlet into the railroad ditch on Elgin Road and Eastern Road.
Okay.
This property is entirely sand, as all of that is back there. And it has tremendous percolation, so I will go through whatever's necessary with Butler Fairman and Cypher to get it approved.
Okay. And how far away from the property line is EJ&E or any of the railroads right there?
How far away is the railroad
Yep.
track? Like that, I can't answer exactly, but I would say it's probably about 25 feet, 30 feet.
Yeah, it's gonna be in
Oh, wow. Okay, that's right there. Okay. So, it-
So it butts up the railroad property, basically.
It does.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's where the
accurate.
retention pond's gonna go.
I'm not mistaken, this is the same track that runs through on Kennedy Avenue, one of those tracks. So
It is.
it's very
Yeah.
accurate.
It's an east-west.
It's the one that goes to Ford.
Okay, any other questions, comments?
I also understand this is early too, but landscaping could be improved along the street as consideration for the residents as well.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Is it possible to leave a tree line through there?
See, that's one of the things that Mr. Mance would have to discuss with you, but as far as I'm concerned, that's kind of what they're objecting to, is the fact that the trees are all coming down.
Correct.
However, the gentleman that was here, you can see from the drawing that I gave you, that there's not even room for him to grant right-of-way for Avenue B because his house would sit in the right-of-way. It's way too far forward. And there's nothing but a forest behind him now. So the gentleman who was objecting to it, who is the next property down, is still going to see trees. Even if this is entirely cleared, he's still gonna see trees.
He's gonna see trees, but there's gonna be an RV park, there's gonna be some in and out traffic periodically. And,
Of
I mean,
course.
they have some genuine concerns, but that's a whole other story.
I'm just saying that they're not going to necessarily be staring at an open space.
Yeah. I think my concern, the reason why I abstained before too, is that I think it would be nice to have a drawing on here that showed that little tree line down there for those guys. Because I received numerous calls today about this. So my biggest thing is we had a little drawing, like a landscaping drawing of, a couple, 5, 10 feet of tree line or something, just to block their view to make them happy so they can see their squirrels or whatever.
so, Mr. Marker, just to clarify, you said you abstained. Does that mean that you just, because you have a conflict of the property? Or it means you were voting no?
Well, that's a good question.
Because abstain, you should have, just so we know for whether it's a no or whatever.
I do not have a conflict. My biggest concern for my answer was the fact that I wouldn't want to look at it either. Received numerous calls from folks over there. That's my reason. I would like to see a plan that says something about landscaping, et cetera. That's my biggest concern. I wouldn't want to look at either.
Which is fair, but the reason you abstained is because you don't like you don't think it's a good project for the neighbors.
Correct.
Okay.
And in answer to your question, that is something that we will provide with the engineer.
And I would just, as a suggestion, if maybe we could have a Google Earth map showing the current and proposed development with any existing trees that may stay, or landscaping, or shrubbery, or whatever.
Yeah, I think that would ease a lot of pain. Or complaints, however you want to phrase it.
Yeah.
All right, we can't grant final approval because we don't have final drawings. We can't grant preliminary approval.
Mr. Chairman, I would move for preliminary approval of construction of a pole barn at 200 West Griffith Boulevard, or Avenue B, excuse me,
I'll second.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, before you vote, you should probably make that contingent upon the zoning passing through based on the contingencies of the zoning passing through.
Then I
You are
will-
correct, yes.
I will amend my motion to include those contingencies.
Okay,
I'll second that amended motion.
okay. All right, anything else? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
I'll say on this one as well.
I oppose it.
All right, you guys are both no's, right?
I'm an aye.
Oh, you're an aye.
Yes,
And I
Okay.
really oppose it.
as long as we get that drawing with the tree lines in there.
Very good. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Okay, thank you. All right, moving on. Item number 3, Jennifer Galuth, 301 West 35th Avenue, requesting final approval on a one-lot subdivision, and this was a preliminary approval coming through the minor subdivision committee back in October 1st.
My name is Eric Luke, and we are requesting the final approval for the one-lot subdivision.
Okay. Any questions? There's not a house on there now, or any buildings on there now, is that correct? Okay. All right, looking for a motion for the final approval on the one-lot subdivision.
I'll make a motion for final approval for the one lot subdivision.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. All right, motion passes. There you go.
Have the Mylars, like, with you?
All right,
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
item number 4, Griffith Car Wash LLC, 213 East Ridge Road by John Adriani. Did I say that right?
You did.
Hey.
My name is Nicholas Pisano. I'm
Oh,
not John, but,
you don't care what I call John.
I would have told you you pronounced it correctly even if it's wrong. You did good.
All right, seeking permission for change of use to open a car wash site was vacant for over a year.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Just explain to us.
So the Griffith Car Wash, 213 East Ridge Road, was closed down in excess of 1 year ago. We have purchased the property. We intend to completely redo it. We've already started. The day we closed, we started. I feel bad the town was looking at that. We did some pretty massive cleanup in a very short time. We're going to finish that and hopefully get the car wash open sometime in November, December with your approval.
Can you give us a quick history of your Illinois facilities? I understand you have those.
So we do not currently have an active Illinois facility. One of the partners, Michael O'Connell, has been in the car wash business for 37 years, has built hundreds of them across the country. He's actually at a show in Florida right now, otherwise he'd be here with us right now. This will be the first one.
Illinois or Indiana?
Illinois.
We're in Indiana though.
I know, they've got, he mentioned Illinois.
I thought it was an assumption you had some Illinois locations that were
Yeah,
currently.
no, they have in the past. Michael has built in Indiana and Illinois, just about every dealership car wash that's out there. He's kind of that guy.
All right, any other questions?
What type of car wash is it gonna be? Is it gonna be touchless? Is it gonna be brush?
It will not be touchless, the cloth. The equipment will be all brand new, based on, we were hoping to be able to salvage some of the rackings and materials in there, but we can't. So everything's been removed, and it's all going to be brand new.
Hours?
The hours will be, for this particular location right now, are 7 AM to 8 PM. And we will get it, there's 2 businesses next door, we're applying for a fence permit, I believe, tomorrow. It already looks substantially different than when we purchased it 2 weeks ago. It'll be
fencing will go where? I mean, I know it's obviously going to side to the back, but
All the way around,
all the way around.
Including the Wendy side?
including the one side. That, with permit approval.
And this is just a change of use. We're not redesigning a site plan here.
We're not.
Right.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion, grant approval for change of use.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second for change of use to open a car wash. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. There you go.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir.
First time I was very, I liked being in the back. This was,
You had the shortest one and you had to wait the longest.
you guys handle yourselves very well. Yeah, it's tough.
Okay.
I can't imagine. But thank you very much.
Just remember, you always want to sit out of the way of any objects flying towards this desk up here.
I have, due respect, you guys handle yourself amazing. It's tough.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you, sir. Take care. Welcome.
All right, is there any other business to come before the board?
We have a invoice. No?
We don't do the invoices
Oh, then
Oh, I didn't know that.
we don't do that.
So you're doing this for free? That's great. Wow.
they'll be approved at the end of the year.
So this, I do not.
That's a mistake.
You just sign.
sign.
No other business, sir?
I guess not. If there's no other business, meeting is concluded.
Yeah, I got a call, the guy was lifted, so
Yeah.
I approved the third one, which is also. Well, I'm sure I'll be getting a call tomorrow, but hey. I also gotta represent the people in my district too.
I understand everybody's